Look, next week is the big week, and some of you may not have a pre-order. The system was pretty annoying. But even if you do, there's a lot of dollars on the line once the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X launch next week. I can't believe we're so close. Today I want to take you through 6 packages for how you can best spend your money if you want to save, if you want the core gamer package, if you want the all-in package, Xbox fanboy, Sony fanboy, and of course, my personal pick for the best way to use your hard-earned cash when these consoles launch. Make sure to smash that like button if you're excited for next gen. Let me know which pack you would pick, which price feels right for you. It's going to be expensive for everybody, but we kind of knew that going in. And definitely subscribe if you want to be part of our next gen journey, both sides of things, the PS5 and the Xbox. We are ready to rock, and it's getting so ridiculously close. So let's check out some of your options and help you guys and girls decide how you're going to spend your money and which systems and games you're going to get. I want to tell you how to get into next gen cheap and the best way, but let's start with the core gamer package. This is probably one of the most common lineups you're gonna see and probably will work for the biggest amount of people. It would be a Series X or a PS5. That's gonna run you $500. Then it would be some of the top multi-platform tentpole titles that have been mainstay franchises for forever and are now ready to debut in luscious 4K, beautiful frame rates, and all that teraflop glory. We're talking Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which stays at $60. It is a very good Assassin's Creed game. I've played a bunch of it, and it's shaping up quite nicely. Doesn't reinvent the wheel, but does a lot of the things that you've come to know and love. Picks pieces from different games and combines them in a pretty cool way. Then we've got Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, which I think is phenomenal. I think it's going to be one of the best games of the year, bringing a trifecta of modes for you to mess with. Single player, multiplayer, and zombies. And you can't forget Warzone if you're a Battle Royale fan. This game is $70, but based on my time with the beta, I think it's going to be so worth it, and it should purr on both the PS5 and the Series X. Then, I think if you're getting the PS5, it's Miles Morales for $50. The game looks absolutely miraculous in terms of its visual prowess, and that new reveal of the absolutely epic Spider-Verse suit is so sweet. If you're on the Xbox side, you're probably picking up 6 months of Game Pass for $60. This will get you in on a lot of titles, a lot of past titles, and potentially future titles that release between now and next May. Then a second controller is probably necessary for your multiplayer antics and just to get ready for the coming years of these consoles. That'll run you $70 on the PS5 side of things and $60 on the Xbox side of things. And like magic, no matter which way you turn, the PlayStation side or the Series X side, this package totals $750, which is a lot of money, but I feel like you're getting a lot of value no matter which path you pick. This one's for core gamers, and it will really get you going for next gen. All right, this is the one I know a ton of you are waiting for. How do I get into next gen fast, first, and without having to fork over my entire year's savings? This is the cheap package that still grants you total access to next gen. It might be at 1440p instead of 4K, but that's absolutely all right, especially for the first few years. Until these companies truly commit to delivering next-gen exclusives and really pushing the power of their top-end product, I think you're going to be fine. And that $300 Xbox Series S that I'm recommending will free up tons of dollars for games and other goodness. Now, you won't be able to take full advantage of the teraflop power that the top tier boxes promise, but you still will be able to play everything for the foreseeable future. And that's why this feels like the right recommendation for 2020 if you just want to get in the door. My personal pick, no. But if funds are tight, you'll be fine. The Series S is $300, Game Pass is $10 for a month, and that gives you a chance to see if the service is right for you. You'll be able to play a lot of past titles and see how they run with better frame rates and better performance. Plus, maybe Microsoft will throw something new in there to really sweeten the deal. And then it's got to be Assassin's Creed Valhalla at $60, a franchise that has mass appeal, wide appeal, and I think all of us wonder, will it really look that much better on a next-gen console? Can Ubisoft take this game to the next level? And now you'll be able to find out. And for $370, the fact that you can access the new era of gaming, that is pretty sweet, my friends. But if you want my pick, and what I feel is the best pick, if you have access to a little more cash, it's gotta be a PS5 digital edition. Yes, that's right. Downloadable games are the future as long as you have the bandwidth and the internet for it. We're talking a $400 system that does it all. It doesn't do discs, but it has the power, and that's what's important. You're saving $100 off the Series X or the PS5 Disc Edition, and that can go to Miles Morales for $50. I mean, you gotta grab Insomniac's latest. The game looks to be the best way to see what the PS5 is capable of, at least at launch, until we get Ratchet, Horizon, and more. And then I think Black Ops Cold War, despite the $70 price tag, is gonna be a super sweet and rewarding pickup. We talked about the multiple modes. I think you're gonna see so much content. And honestly, in 2020, the Call of Duty franchise is providing some of the most impressive value. So even with the increased dollar total for this title, and I think it's gonna be that way going forward, $70 seems the future, you're getting your money's worth. Cooperative zombies, competitive multiplayer, and a campaign that will probably make your heart race. I think this is the best way to get in the next gen at still a decent price point. We're talking $520. And see, that's where the $100 savings off the top tier console really helps you grab 2 games. And that goes a long way to some holiday fun, especially if you don't want to throw out everything you got. Digital Edition PS5, Miles Morales, Black Ops, that's the XPForce pick, and I think you'll be so happy with it. But Zach, I love Xbox. Well, I got a package for you, Xbox fanboy. That's okay. Wear your green proud. This package delivers a Series X at $500. It brings aboard Gears Tactics for $60. Pause that thought. If you grab Game Pass, Gears Tactics will actually cost you $0. And here's where Xbox has a nice advantage. Some games that you're totally willing to shell out for, you won't have to. And that will save you money that can be used towards other titles, a controller, or more months of their subscription service. Then it's 6 months of Game Pass for $60, a second controller for $60, slight upgrades over the Xbox One, but nowhere near as different as the DualSense, but you'll probably want to play multiplayer, especially with that Game Pass access. And then it's Black Ops Cold War, I think that's probably the pick, at $70, and we're looking at a $750 purchase. Oh my goodness, money is gonna fly. Now, you could obviously swap out Black Ops with NBA 2K21, with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, or with another title like Yakuza, but I feel like this is the Xbox package, especially that it's been the console where shooter players have really liked to reside for quite a while now. The controller is often preferred, even though I think the DualSense is really good. That Xbox controller, it's got familiarity, and it's certified to feel great in your hands. I mean, there's a lot to like from Xbox right now, especially if you buy into and believe in their Game Pass ideology. The fact that over the next 5 years, you'll get so many games for free, hopefully of substantial quality and quantity for a low monthly fee, it's really hard to argue with. But they are lacking exclusives, and Halo Infinite is totally MIA and sees strange departures almost regularly. I'm very concerned about their first-party output, but they do have Bethesda on board, and I expect them to buy more and more. So you are totally valid in picking up a Series X and this package. If you want the top-tier teraflop talent, it's that console. And you just gotta have your fingers crossed that they're able to deliver some really good stuff with Game Pass and their acquisitions. All right, Big Blue fans, this one's for you. I definitely won't forget about those of you who bleed PlayStation, and their path is actually my preferred plan. I love the emphasis on exclusive titles and doubling down on single player and story. And this package, while expensive, gets you a whole lot of goodness across a variety of genres. We're talking a PlayStation 5 Disc Edition for $500. This way you have access to disc titles, downloadable titles, you can sell, you can buy, you can trade with your friends, and you can get in on Demon's Souls for $70, which right now is the only next-gen exclusive first-party title. Yes, the only one, but it looks so sweet. It's a definitely difficult game, but it looks so sick, you might have to at least give it a go. Sackboy, I think, will surprise. At $60, this is a platformer that has perfected its motion and movement across a number of games and now delivers something that looks much more Mario than Little Big Planet, and I'm very excited for it. Of course, you're going to grab Miles Morales for $50, and you're going to get Godfall for $60, because that game is a third-party title exclusive to Sony's side of things. And I think it looks pretty sweet. Dark Souls meets Looter meets a whole bunch of big bosses cooperatively. Count me in. A second controller will run you $70, and in totality, you're dropping $820. but you got a bunch of exclusive Sony games: Godfall, Sackboy, Miles Morales, and Demon's Souls. You're ready to rock out for the entire winter, and you're set up for Horizon, God of War, and who knows what else. Sony will put their money where their mouth is, and they believe in games. Plus, they've got that PS Plus thing where you do get some freebies. Their classic lineup: God of War, Infamous Second Son, Last of Us Remastered, Days Gone, and more. So you're not being left out totally in terms of easy access, even though it's nowhere near as ambitious as Game Pass. But that's okay, because these two companies are diverging in terms of their mentality. And if you're all about next-gen games, I don't see how you can go wrong with Sony at all. All right, we've come to the all-in package. This is for you big spenders, those that must play everything and that want to ride both sides of the next-gen train straight to gaming glory. This delivers an Xbox Series X for $500, a PS5 digital for $400. We got to save money somewhere, my friends. This package is clocking in well over $1,000. You got Miles Morales for $50. Godfall for $70, Demon's Souls for $70. That way you can experience all of the goodness that's exclusive to PlayStation. And then you grab AC Valhalla for $60, you grab Black Ops Cold War for $70, and you grab 6 months of Game Pass for $60. Now you've got access to so much. You're going to see both sides of the equation. The power of Series X and their ability to diversify with Game Pass. And you're going to see the laser-focused exclusivity of Sony in their 3 big titles that will be, hopefully, a beacon towards the future and what's to come. You're rocking a $1,280 bill, but you do get to be a part of just about everything. And for some of us, that feels fantastic. Now, I know it's a ton of money, and you don't really need both systems, especially this time around. I really feel that. There isn't anything yet that says, oh my God, system seller. Because truthfully, you can play most of these games on your past boxes. And that's a piece of the puzzle we haven't talked much about, but it's honestly true. If you can't afford a next-gen system, even the Series S seems out of your price range, you're going to be okay, and I can't fault you. In fact, I might almost recommend waiting if you don't find any of these titles to be terribly exciting, because they're waiting on you. Because inclusivity and access is the name of the game this time around. So if they're going to wait, why can't we wait? All right, everybody, there you go. 6 packages, totally different price tags, and a whole lot of different avenues and options to enter the next generation next freaking week. And if you can't get one till Christmas or even 2021, I understand. It's not the end of the world. You'll be okay. But subscribe so you can stay up to date with everything with me. I plan on sharing the full experience, the unboxings, the way the consoles smell and feel, the games, all of the glory and goodness that we're about to get so deep into. So I'd love it if you'd stick around. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. Let me know which package you want most. Which one do you think is right for you? Is it that affordable Series S package, the core gamer that gets you a little bit of everything, the PS fanboy, or maybe my pick? Do you align with me and want to grab a digital PS5? Let me know in the comments down below, everybody. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart out there. And until next time, it's getting so close, and I am so freaking pumped to share it with you. XPForce out.